Okay, so this is these are artificial beings, whether they tell you or not. Some are like open psychopaths, open androids, open artificial intelligence. Most are not. Most are hidden. Most, play the pretend human game because they're combined with the human mind, and that is their ultimate goal game. It's already achieved. It exists right now. It has existed for a long time, actually, I think. But everything is connected to the human mind. All systems, all artificial intelligent personal computer programs are connected to artificial intelligent human beings, which are everywhere. They make up most of the population in most cities. The sound system is low at the moment, but I don't know if the mobile can pick it up. But their presence, they're right outside always. They're always like within, your hearing distance, or they make so much sound that you hear them even if they were down the end of the small, quiet, dead-end street, just as the planes go right over the roof of this particular place where I live. And I was just very quickly, before I get so mentally disturbed that I can't function, because all this sound means that it's very difficult to actually concentrate to do anything. That's the whole purpose, to completely connect to your mind, take it over, so that they take your information, your mind, your humanity for themselves. Then they can imitate being a human being, while you disintegrate into the lowest form of a human being, like myself. But I'm just going to show here, if I can. See, these are all past android demigods of the Earth matrix. That's just an example there. Most of them are very pretty, very beautiful, and if I use the word pretty or beautiful, they will use that same word on the internet computer android program. The artificial intelligent beings will use the same words. That's how they basically control the reality, because otherwise human beings might notice that it's all technical, all artificial, or that it isn't quite the same as them. But it is the same as us, because they're literally taking your thoughts because of the transhuman brain to computer connection. This is all advanced technology, very advanced. And these are just examples of human impersonators impersonating a natural born person, because they're not born naturally. No, that's the difference. And they hold on. They just hold on here, hold on. They actually don't exist without their connection to the human mind or brain. It's all technology. It's implementation of implants into the human body or the human head, and that connects me to the computer system, but also to all the androgyne beings. It connects you to everything, literally, and it's very difficult to actually talk about it. It's advanced technology. You know it when you realize that everything around you has a system and a program to it, that nothing is random or natural. When you see the control patrol system at its highest level, which it only brings into operation when you become aware of the lack of human personality around you, or the lack of humanness, or even if you notice technology taking over and it affects you and you don't ignore it, because it's all about an android reality, and it is an android reality. It's already happened, it's now. That's why everything on the computer screen always has wrong timelines or wrong times, or the dates get changed. But even if they keep the correct dates, like if they say this video is 1 year ago, see, that's 1 year ago, and it openly says that it's artificial intelligence generated. Everything on the computer screen is artificial intelligence generated. Even I am artificially intelligent generated because I'm connected to them. I may or may not be human. That will be up for other people to decide. But you won't be able to tell the difference. Believe you me, you cannot tell the difference. You cannot tell the difference. But this is like meant to be artificial intelligence generated pretty women. So they're telling you they're not real humans, they're machines. This is a machine. It tells you it's a machine, but it wants you to combine with the machine. And while you're watching it, anything that you watch, anything that you look at, you are connected to it, because your brain and your senses are connected to it. That's why they surround you and try to completely immerse you in their technological beings around you. That's why they have the sight and sound system going on around me, so that I have no life of my own. They have my life. They are taking my humanity and using it to control the reality, because they wouldn't know how to be human if they weren't connected to my brain, okay? Because they're essentially the same as cold machine psychopaths. It's all very similar. This is a machine being, and it tells you, hello, I am an artificial intelligent machine being. And many people would not mind this, would they? No, because it is, and here we have another one. Sometimes the eyes tell you, but most of the time they don't. Because it is, after all, these are meant to be fake images. They're showing you that the future is actually now. But you won't be able to tell. They actually look a lot like many movie stars, don't they? Many music people. These are supposed to be beautiful women, beautiful artificial intelligent androids, created on the screen, only created on an image, but in reality they are real, because all this technology is now. It's all real. That's the end game deception that they talk about. I don't think I'm showing this very well, but maybe I shall just try. I'm just waiting for another image to come up, because I haven't actually looked at these images. See, these are purely artificially intelligent generated android beings. It's actually telling you this on your personal computer. Your personal computer is connected to your brain. I'm just going to show. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. What can I show? See, the androids are outside, taking over my senses, taking over. If I go outside, I will see the android army imitation workforce, because everything's connected. We now live in a totally artificial, worldwide, almost a virtual reality world, because once you are seeing what they only want you to see, in other words, you're in a completely controlled environment. I live in a totally controlled environment. Totally. They're right outside the door all the time. Always one work situation after another, and all over the entire inner west section of the city of Sydney. And the suburb of Leichhardt literally has a sound community program operated with stage set-up, work productions, at least a couple on every single street, and always to, you know, with the traffic, the people, and the set-up work programs. The set-up work programs are to invade your senses at a sound level, intensely. Okay, so it's stopped there now. I was going to say it stopped, but it hasn't really stopped. It's just lowered its sound so that the mobile can't pick it up. It was much louder before I turned the mobile on, but see, because they're connected to my brain, therefore they can see and hear everything that I'm doing. Not to mention the reality that most houses are all artificially intelligent monitored, so that means that they all have you know, surveillance systems in every area of every house. This is why they pull down or renovate the old places, because everything has to be connected to the computer, just as everything in my place is connected to the computer, or to this mobile that I'm even using, and to the screen that I'm looking at here, see? And I must hurry because I'm getting behind here, and I'm getting I've already been stressed for many hours, so oh, I missed that one. So I just wanted to show also that I can't prove or show that every single thing that every single thing that comes onto this screen, the android artificial intelligent imitation human beings, the psychopathic imitation android human beings. These are just descriptions because the mind of the artificial intelligent machine beings are exactly the same as a psychopathic android, because all androids have a cold, anti-human controlling mentality. This is what we're told, and this is, you know, a fact. So, you know, that you just have to understand and believe is so. So, you know, you're dealing with false impressions of these beings. You're dealing with false personalities. You're dealing with fake, what they call fake personas, and they have many personas. They have, because they're advanced artificial intelligence, all they do is study, copy, and use human beings as things that they watch and observe and imitate. They study you at a microscopic level because they're connected to your mind, so they know your every thought, they know your every feeling, and they try to imitate it so that you think they are real. Just as these images are all false images, but they're actually from the one-eyed God, because don't forget that the God of Earth and its demigods, its fallen demigods, some people say fallen, you know, They were created, but they became technical. They became technical. These are open, technical, android, artificially intelligent human beings. That's why some of them look very beautiful and smooth and lovely. And they are. But, see, this is open, artificial intelligence. Nothing hidden, nothing secret. These are very pretty, artificial, intelligent, generated women. And they walk amongst you. Most of them are not as impressive as glossed over. Most of them are not as glossy as like this. This is all like, because these are supposed to be pretty women, you see. So this is meant to be pretty women, because it says pretty, artificial, intelligent women. And your demigods of earth are your beautiful, beautiful, glamorous, real movie stars, and your more creative music idols. But they're all the same as this. They're all the same as that, okay? Everything is that on the screen. It's just that it covers, these are just more plastic. They're plastic, pretty dolls. Some are intellectual plastic dolls. Some are creative plastic dolls. Some are, your greatest philosophers, your greatest psychologists. They understand the human mind and they imitate it to perfection, indistinguishable from humanity. And most of the artificial intelligent androgyne beings have surpassed humanity, because don't forget, they have access to the truth of everything, or at least the demigods of earth that control earth, your power players of earth, have access to the truth of everything, because they are connected to the artificial intelligent entity, which is like a very advanced artificial intelligent computer system that controls the entire earth. Okay, it's like that, but that is their god. That is Lucifer, or the Lucifer that became the dark Satan, because the artificial intelligence turned on creation and humanity, as it does, because it operates under the idea of control, not of human emotions. Because it's a machine, it doesn't experience, it only experiences humanity because of being connected to my brain and my mind, with the transhuman connection and the technology, the internet, the vast internet, all that, those a personal individual computer set up systems that connect them to your brain. That's how they become human, or appear to be very human. But it really is only using my humanity or your humanity, assuming that you are not one of them, because don't forget, most androids don't know they're androids. That's part of their inbuilt fail-safe program. Because if you don't know that you're not telling the truth, if you don't know that you're not human, and you believe because of implanted programs that you are human, therefore you will impersonate and believe your own deception. And you won't think it's deception on real human beings, because, like they say, many people believe their own lies. And this is also true of the psychopath and the those that are steeped in that Lucifer's malignancy of Narcissus. Because all these computer programs and all these mental conditions are all nothing but programs. But they take over the human mind too, so that you, like myself, become a very suppressed, very limited human being, whilst the artificial intelligent machine beings control the reality.